I gave y'all a weekend. I gave y'all a full weekend to watch this movie. So I'm doing spoilers. If you haven't seen it, get the fuck off of this now. And I'm getting straight into it. It's your boy Poonchie Pete. We're doing another Poonchie Pete TV review. And this one is probably my most anticipated next to Superman and fucking 28 years later. Weapons, bro. Written and directed by Cregger. I'm not even finna bullshit y'all, bro. This is one of those movies where, depending on what type of moviegoer you are, depending on what type of storyteller you are, depending on what type of endings you like, this movie is either gonna make or break. Simply. And this is one of those movies where I feel like this was a risky idea. Not necessarily the theme of the movie of what the reveal is, but more so the way this story was told. It was a fun time seeing this movie take its time to creep into what was really going on. I really enjoyed all the performances, man. Julia Garner was amazing. We got my nigga Thanos in the building, bro. Hell, we got Wong in the building. I know y'all thinking like, well, who the fuck are these people, man? Hey, this whole cast in this movie was basically Marvel. So I'm just throwing that out there. I think when it comes to weapons, for me, this movie was completely outstanding. I feel like this is one of those movies where if you've ever seen Beau is Afraid, I put this in that realm of, mind you, Beau is Afraid is a very strange movie. And I'm not putting it in that realm of films because this is a strange movie, but because of the structure, the way it was told, the way it felt, bro. It really felt like, hell, at a certain point, I feel like my kids were missing. I ain't got fucking no kids. You understand me? The thing about the story is, do I feel like the reveal was a like surprising big payoff? Not necessarily. The thing is, the way it was told, the journey to that reveal, even the ending, while, mind you, I do not like endings that just cut the fuck off. I don't like endings that just, you know what I'm saying? Like you're getting into it, you might reach the end where it's like, all right, bet, but you want to know more of the aftermath. This shit just cuts, bro. Straight cut. And I ain't even mad at it because I seen Barbarian, written and directed by the same guy. And what to it, you know what I'm saying? It's so much you can expect from this nigga. And of course, he just cuts to black, man. I ain't even mad at it, bro. You did your fucking thing because I just love that ending, bro. It's something about that tracking shot with that young girl chasing the lady. And I just loved everything about that scene, dog. It felt so chaotic, fun. And I feel like that scene could have taken people out of the experience of this being a horror film. But in the end, it was more of a mystery thriller. All in all, bro, my experience was a good time. The theater experience, I feel like I had a good time with that because I could tell people were really engaged. They actually loved it. The jump scares, while I feel like this is a horror movie at not necessarily at heart, but how it was marketed it, this was more so like a movie like Seven, a movie like Prisoners. You know what I'm saying? It just has certain supernatural elements that elevate it into the horror genre. To my homegirl who said this shit was trash. As far as the confusion goes, because I know a lot of people are really confused on how this, what is even going on in the movie and what's the point, bro. And to be honest, bro, if we're being real, this was the most Hansel and Gretel ass movie. It's basically, bro, and while a lot of answers were not answered, you know what I'm saying? I get that, and for me, again, for me, I feel like certain movies have a certain success off of keeping that mystery a mystery. While we get whatever type of payoff it may be, bro, I really appreciate mysteries being kept as a mystery. You know what I'm saying? So like when we're talking about this witch themed film, which I'm glad it was disguised as one thing and made out to be another. I love movies that do that. That's why I feel like my score is going to be pretty high for this. And not just pretty high. And mind you guys, this channel is based off of strictly opinion at the end of the day. No matter what anyone might see me say and be like, oh, that's facts. It's all opinion at the end of the day still. That's it. And with that being said, y'all have watched me review my first 10 out of 10 film. A lot of y'all might disagree. A lot of y'all might agree. A lot of y'all might even say a 9 at least, an 8. I get it, trust me. But I feel like the directing supported the way this story was told. And I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone's acting in it. I was glued in the whole time. Like I was locked in. I'm gonna give it its tens, bro. 10 out of 10, bro. I love this movie, even with its gripes. This is one of those movies where the small, even maybe major gripes for certain people didn't ruin the experience for me. It didn't make me lean back and feel bored. I was locked in the whole time. And I love movies like this, dog. Weapons, directed and written by Zach Cregger. Please go see this if you haven't. And I hate if you haven't seen this film and you just watched this review. Because what the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck? Weapons, brother.